How long is the Maumelle to Little Rock commute really? So I am a local agent in Maumelle, and it's um I don't know, to downtown maybe 10 miles. It's about a 15 to 20-minute drive midday. It's the three spots that can actually double it at 7:45 to 8 a.m. that can cost you some time. So let's make the Maumelle to Little Rock commute real. We'll cover four things: the two main routes and when to use each, the three choke points that actually slow you down, where to live inside Maumelle for the shortest drive, and the one thing about getting in and out of this town that nobody really warns you about until you've lived here. So make sure you stick around for that last part. It's the make or break for a lot of buyers. So quick hello, I am Amanda Galbraith, broker owner of Arkansas property right here in Maumelle. I live and work here. I'm driving here right now, and I drive these exact roads every week. So this is a lived-in version and not a Google Maps or Waze Maps estimate. So first, there's two routes. Route one is the interstate. You literally take Maumelle Boulevard, that's State Highway 100, out to Interstate 430, across the river, drop onto I-630 straight downtown and the medical district. That is the fast, predictable option that most commuters use if they're headed to downtown. And off peak, it really is about 20 minutes. Route 2 does a little bit different. It hugs the north side of Maumelle Boulevard to Crystal Hill Road and onto Interstate 40 towards North Little Rock. If your job's on the north side of the river, say North Little Rock or the airport, that's often the smarter play. That's actually the way my husband goes, and he works right downtown, just off of 2nd and Gaines. So the lesson: your best route depends entirely on which side of the river and where exactly you work downtown, like what you are hearing, and subscribe, comment Commute for your free Maumelle seller or buyer guide. So now the three spots that actually can cost you time. One is Maumelle Boulevard, the on-ramp to I-430 in the morning. That's where everyone funnels at one time, coming from Conway and from Maumelle, to the I-430 River Bridge, which can back up on a bad weather day or after a little fender bender, and there's no quick way around it. 3, 430 and 630 interchange. This is better than it used to be. It's right near West Little Rock, the shopping district. It tangles with the Chenal area traffic. And if you hit all three at rush hour, your 15 to 20 minutes could stretch to, 30 or 40. So leave 15 minutes earlier, and most of that pain really does disappear. It's not a trick. It's just how that wave in traffic actually works. Third, and this is where probably being a local really does pay off, where you live inside Maumelle actually changes your commute more than some people expect. So homes near the front of town, like in Riverland, that are closer to Maumelle Boulevard, put you at the interstate or the highway the fastest with less boulevard traffic. If you are way, way back in the very back end of Country Club of Arkansas, or on the far side of the community, and you're trying to get to 430, it will take you, 7, 8, 9 minutes through the boulevard before your actual real commute, really starts. So if a short drive is at the very top of your priority list, we shop the front part of Maumelle. If you want quiet and tucked away streets, and you trade a few minutes for it every day, and plenty of people happily make that trade. So there's, of course, no wrong answer here, but you should choose it on purpose and be intentional, right? Let's talk costs, because commute is really about time and money. Yes? It's 16, not 16, about 10 miles each way, real gas and real mileage. But there's no tolls, of course, because we don't have those here in Arkansas, which surprises people that come from like bigger metros. And compared to the alternatives, Maumelle's drive is super competitive. It's way better than, let's say, Cabot, which if you're coming 67 could easily take you 45 minutes. And even that far west end of Chenal, holy moly, that can be crazy in the morning and in the afternoon. So living in Little Rock doesn't automatically mean a shorter commute than Maumelle. Sometimes it's the opposite. And here's the part that makes the drive worth it for most of my buyers, including my own family. What you come home to, crossing that river bridge is like nothing else. Maumelle is a planned lake community with river trails, Lake Willisteen, its own parks, really has a small town feel, and it's just 15 minutes from the capital city. A lot of people tell me that 15 to 20 minute decompression on the way home is actually a feature and not a bug. It's kind of that buffer between work and home life. So here's what nobody tells you. Maumelle is basically like this peninsula, right? And there's essentially 3 ways in and 3 ways out, which is the boulevard on Highway 100 to White Oak to 430 or to 40. But if there's a bad wreck on any one of those stretches, the whole town really does feel it at one time, because there's not 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 alternative routes like some big cities have. Now, that same geography is exactly why Maumelle is so quiet and self-contained. The thing that occasionally frustrates commuters is the same thing that makes it feel safe and tucked away and isolated. You're trading those traffic options for peace, and you should know that going in when you go to buy. So is the Maumelle to Little Rock commute worth it? Well, for most of my buyers, absolutely, especially if you know the ways in and out, and you're working in downtown. If you're weighing Maumelle against an in-town neighborhood, I just did a full best neighborhoods in Little Rock, and I've compared Maumelle to other places. We can point you to that here at the end of this video. And if you're 30 to 90 days out from a move, make sure you reach out through our website at ar-property.com for a no pressure conversation about where in Maumelle really fits your drive. So I'm Amanda Galbraith. Thank you for riding along with me today and learning about Maumelle commute times. Again, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. See y'all soon.